So they I'm the only one. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, fuck that. NASA thing, I'm the only one. That's true, I ain't gonna lie, what's that? NASA thing, I'm the only one, what's that? I'm not gonna lie, fuck that. Alright, my bad. Oh shoot, y'all unfortunately caught me at the wrong time. I think, not really. Alright, cool. Might as well get to it, man. ReWAD. Hip hop related, man. Hip hop related, dog. Yeah. Oh, fuck that. Just lining stuff up, bro. We lining it up, man. What are we doing? What else can we line up in this month, man? Okay. Hopefully we see something new over there. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, with some Joe Budden stuff, why not? So apparently Joe Budden buys AI artist album. What's the future of AI music? I always would be wondering, like, yo, this AI thing coming through, like creating music and generating not its own music. It's like, obviously it gets instructions, as per what it is told to generate, you know what I'm saying? So, I was just like, I would wonder to myself too, like, yo, what's the future of this thing hold, right? So, I say, let's get into it. Why not?
I can tell you about the AI album, my boy.
Yo,
I would like to hear about it. It's fire.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel a way about even saying something about it.
Did you buy it?
You bought it
on accident, or did you know it was AI and bought it?
I bought it, and as it was downloading,
I realized.
I investigated.
I see.
What did you investigate?
When I'm hearing these AI people, they sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Because
Like, it's a song and the pulse of a song of somebody I like already.
For sure.
So you got me if I hear it and it's good. So I heard some shit on Instagram.
What you mean it sounds familiar? So do you think, is it that they use familiar artists, like artists that are already out here making music? Do they use their vocals? Because, like, whose vocals do they use? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody had it as a song. I went to find the album. I found the album. Let me try to play some of it. I'm not going to say who it is because I'm not promoting some AI
I told you
shit.
the other nigga got an EP. That shit ain't bad.
Yeah, but them getting you and them getting me is two different things.
What you mean?
With all due respect.
Well, what's the difference? Yeah, but
It's the difference.
they got you too.
No, they didn't get me. I
I mean,
bought
they
it.
got you.
You didn't know your nigga was AI till we came here and told you.
Yeah, no, but you didn't either. So when you heard
that's not true.
when you heard that song, you said,
These
"Yo,
old
who the
heads
fuck is
talking
that? That
about,
shit
man.
is fire," and you went and bought it. You didn't know it was AI before you heard the song.
I was going to buy it. They had an album out. I saw the cover. The cover looked fishy, but I'm already pressing download because
Number one, who is them? What's the artist's name, brother?
it sounds like good stuff. And then I investigated, and yeah, it was definitely some AI shit. But let's see here. Let's see here. Look at this shit. This is the scariest shit ever.
Oh shit! This guy's played it for real.
This is track 2. I'm gonna briefly play just a few of these.
Okay.
But this
some
is why
R&B
something
stuff?
has to be done about this. You can't just go steal Whitney's voice
Or
and
likeness.
Luther's voice.
It sounds like something you would play as a sleeper.
Like some Walker's type stuff,
Of
man.
course. Yeah.
Like some scissor type stuff.
This whole AI album sounds like that.
I bet.
I feel like I've heard this before. Yeah.
Because you probably have heard it before.
Or something similar.
Right. Wherever they took it from.
Who writes the lyrics?
Don't sound bad.
That's not bad at all.
And who writes the lyrics too, man?
Scary.
Trying to think who that sounded like.
Oh my god. I mean, you gotta think of, you know what I'm saying, the landscape of just casual listeners. You know what I mean? The part of music consumers who are just casual listeners who don't care about the real life aspect of artists. You know what I'm saying? Playlist listeners. You know what I mean? This is great for playlist listeners. Because I mean, think about it. If you care about an artist, you follow up on their life, you see the content that they put out, you see it's a real person and somebody real. Obviously, you're not gonna get fooled by the fact that I'm listening to AI music. Like it's some music that, if you're invested in being into the artist, if you're a fan of the artist, you'll actually develop an ear that can pick up when something is real versus when something is fake. Whereas the playlist listener, the casual listener, the, you know what I'm saying, the, by the way, elevator music type listener, you know what I'm saying, background listening type shit, bro, like, there's no difference to you, right? There literally is no difference between AI music and real life artist music type shit.
I can name a few people.
A bunch.
Yeah, you give him a lot of shine here.
She's alright.
Damn, and another thing is the fact that these artists that are out here making this type music, this is their competition. I literally hear SZA competition here. I hear Janae Aiko's competition here. I hear Summer Walker competition. Like, yo, y'all are going against the machine for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, the competition is getting too real, bro. It's getting too scary, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine me thinking I found something.
I hear.
I'm like, ooh, I'm about to kill the streets.
Discipline over drama, baby. Discipline over drama. Peace over problems. That's the mantra.
LMA, bro.
Too busy winning.
She sound like Beyonce backgrounds.
Yeah, it sounds like LMA main vocals and Beyonce background.
I see what they doing now.
You still talking, I'm too booked to care. Protect my peace like it's Birkin wear. Go inside.
My boy, like, you gotta see the whole vision here. You gotta see the full picture, bro. These guys, these AI artists, well, the people that create these AI artists are gonna start winning awards, bruh. And then when they start winning awards, by that point, it's not gonna be about the artist, because the artist is AI. The artist is not a living human being. So awards are gonna be won by record labels, dog. Like, the record label owns the thing. But even though, you know what I'm saying, even if we take a consideration to today's landscape and how things work, bro, like, signed artists, it's not really their own awards that they be winning. They're just like the face of, well, they're just, it just boosts their brand, it boosts their face winning these awards. But these awards are actually the record labels. But now it's like, with the advent of this kind of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, the record label itself is finna scoop the award, bruh. It's about to be so, man, come on, brother. Damn. Interesting though, eh?
I'm turning it off.
Yeah, okay.
I'm turning it off.
I'm conflicted about this because I don't necessarily I don't like AI, but I do think there are ethical ways in which you use AI. If this is someone that like wrote the song and produced the song but can't sing the song and had the machine replace his voice, I'm not all the way mad at that.
Can't he just give it to somebody else like every other songwriter's done for the last
It ain't easy to find someone that can fucking sing or is down to collaborate with you, or there's a million reasons why you might go this route, and I'm not all the way mad at that again.
Maybe I'm just old. I just think that, I think that what happens when it starts to be the dominant thing. Like, we sit around and we talk about the companies all the time monopolizing shit and not paying their people their just.
Bro, trust me, when it becomes the dominant thing, it's going to be a battle against the labels themselves, bro. Instead of using the real life human artists to go against one another, right? To compete against one another, they just have these machines that they can build from, you know what I'm saying, like A to Z, bro. Since obviously an artist can eventually express the fact that, nah, bruh, I'm not getting enough of this, or I'm getting unfairly treated here, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm being downplayed by the label here, man, I can, you know what I'm saying, an artist can always wake up. They can always be even influenced by a crowd to be like, yo, be aware of this, bro. It doesn't seem like you're aware of, like, important things here. And then the artist can wake up and just make a decision to just be anti the label all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then with the advent of just like something that they can create artificially, they can just create what they want, and they could use that at will, bruh. They can shelve that AI artist for like I don't know, man, 20-something years. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker's dropping again, like, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But it was all the label. It was never because, you know, the niggas ain't even human. You feel me?
Dudes, et cetera, what happens when this becomes the majority, not the minority? I think as the tech gets better, the sound of the music's going to get better.
But then now
we already talked about how ChatGPT.
How will the live performances be? Damn. Very curious at that part.
The paid version versus the free version. Like now, when this shit can start really writing these songs that a writer might not be needed,
especially when it can write its own. It can write for its own
anymore. Right now, you're given a scenario of the writer being compensated accordingly, which is dope.
Yeah.
But what happens when the ChatGPT could write the song, produce the song, sing the song? It's a whole.
Well, perform the song. Like how do we do that?
Whole bunch of people now out of work.
Yeah, but that's a problem for a few reasons. Part of the problem with AI is not how useful we think it will be in the future. I think most of us agree on that.
I think
it's about the business being right. One, so if the business is right and you go and you do that, or what Parks is suggesting, then awesome.
What business? You lost me.
Like I've talked about the UMG, what is it, Udio, whatever the AI company is. They just made a agreement that we talked about briefly in the last pod, where the people,
how many AI artists are signed to date? You know
people that the AI is borrowing from
get compensated. But UMG is already giving motherfuckers a fraction of a billion. So imagine when we say, yo, we did all the work. You just we used your likeness to a certain degree. Yeah. You think the compensation will be fair?
Probably not.
You get what I'm saying?
There's a world in which it would be. It's possible. Likely, no. I mean, we're talking about corporate.
I was about to say, I stand on the side of realism. Like,
no doubt.
I just
you
think
talk for a living. There should be nobody that can come and take all of the words that you've modeled and go and create you.
Yeah,
I would be against that.
I see why.
True, but now the talking is the talent. It's like it's a distinction I have between ghost writing raps and writing for people to sing.
Yeah,
like singing is the talent.
Right.
I mean, writing is a talent too, but if you're a rapper and you're reciting somebody's shit, you just kind of delivering it more so than that being your.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of frown upon one. I don't really frown upon the other.
I think it's more complex, but
yeah,
I
get your point.
In a minimalistic.
Yeah.
All right. So if I'm getting up here and I'm giving my opinion on a topic that we got on the board, cool. But if it's a general song that they could pull from 1,000 love novels, you could pull from a million love songs to generate a song.
Yeah.
Who do we compensate?
The million places that you took it from.
Cool, which means it's going to be less than a cent.
For sure.
Which plenty of people make a living off of less than. The person that put a snare on the Confessions album was rich for life.
And also, if hundreds of thousands of people are all pulling from these sources, them little pennies will add up.
Cool, but y'all just said that RBX and them are not being compensated accordingly based on...
That depends on how big of an artist we're talking about here.
A pool of tips.
Business is wrong.
Back to your realism thing. You're absolutely right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what faith do we have that they're gonna compensate these 7 zillion
very little
sources that we pull from?
Very little.
We don't know who to pay.
But I do think that it is possible.
They could come up with a system, though.
They could absolutely. Again, this is all digital shit that you could absolutely trace the roots for. It's not some complex old school shit where we're trying to fucking piece together some shit that happened in the 1800s or whatever. No, this is all. It has a digital footprint.
Gotcha.
And for me, it's about the quality of the product and the art too, because you can pull people together and sounds together to make something that's new, but there's still something about the human mind and the human spirit that's different.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But if it becomes...
And that's always gonna be the competitive edge of the humanization of music, right? It's the fact that, it's always going to be in the forefront of the new. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, because you're gonna need a real life human being to start something that hasn't been created. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with the AI, you have to kind of replicate something that has already been done, right? Maybe use different elements, combine different elements from what we've heard before, though. You know what I'm saying? whereas a human being can like literally pull from anywhere type shit. Like with a human being, you can get deep because, yo, you can change things, you know, about your delivery of maybe whatever song it is. I'm talking about a musical artist of a human. You can change something that only somebody's intuition could be sensitive to. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas with AI shit, everything is robotic, right? Everything is kind of predictable, you know? Respective of its little elements that's within the whole product, which is the song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you get it, but it's totally different. It's totally different in terms of when we talking about the depth that the human touch can have. You know what I mean?
Better business to not do that than companies at some point are going to do that, and that's what scares me. Just like we could pull podcasters together, and we could find someone to have my perspective or your perspective, right? Not just our words, but our actual point of view. And at some point, podcasting and journalism and paper writing and everything is just going to book authors. All that shit is going to be gone if it goes down this road, and that just scares me. And I know every generation has that fear.
True.
But yeah, and I know I'm old, so.
I also just think that there's limitations to what the AI shit can do, because I think that we become more invested in.
That's what I was trying to get at. The limitations. The AI has like limitations that humans don't. You know what I'm saying?
The person more so than just the music. People aren't just going fucking balls to the wall over Drake and posting all these bots, and all these people aren't just doing that because they like the slaps. They became invested in the person.
That's
and
true.
then we're also discounting the whole entire business that is live.
Because the person has a story to tell. You feel what I'm saying? The person has a history. The person has a day they were born. You feel what I'm saying? The person has a day that they blew up. A person has a day that they done been struggling for this thing, and they could put it all in the music. You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck is AI gonna paint? Alright? What school did AI go to? You know what I'm saying? What neighborhood did it come up in? Like, what, like, these elements are, you know, those are finna be the competitive edge, you know what I'm saying, in terms of AI versus artists. You feel what I'm saying? That's what humans. That's what humans can have over these AI joints.
Performance, whether it's concerts, whether it's TV appearances, interviews, etc.
What else?
AI can't replicate that.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think that there could be a million great AI slaps.
Nah, man, that's okay.
But that's
cool.
only
let me let them finish, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the moral of the story.
one.
What I'm trying
Recorded
to say.
music, even pre-digital everything, has only been maybe a third of the music business.
Cool.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna play no more of this shit, even though.
Not right now.
This nigga was doing a whole
fair.
bro, and this is new.
This is not fair.
It's not fair.
Imagine
It's
5
not.
years from now.
But I told y'all I was in the strip club. I was in the strip club and ran into one of them techie people, and they was like, "Yo, y'all need to continue that conversation on AI, because essentially what's happening is yada 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 yada, and your everyday regular nobody can just pull Beethoven, put him here, pull Maestro, put him here, and now humans are competing with the best of AI. It's just gonna be tough. It's just gonna be tough. I'm not gonna beat people down because I don't know how many musicians are listening out there. I don't know how many people.
Okay, let me tell you why I don't think that would be like a reality to at least be nervous.